Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's June 30th, and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. Mona, it's kind of hard to believe that we're almost in July. Where has the summer gone?
It's flying by. You are so right, Allie. And I
I
guess
know.
because of COVID, maybe, it's just going faster and we're not able to enjoy it like we used to.
I know. Well, and Clyde's enjoying today. He took the day off today, so filling in
It's
work daughter here.
Ladies'
It's
Day.
ladies edition round two. So Mona, question: have you been able to get outside much?
I try to, yes. When the weather is perfect, because I can't let it be too hot or too cold, but when it's in the perfect area, I take a walk.
Well, listen. Okay, so listen to this story. There's a young lady by the name of Alyssa Clark who is living in Vermont who has run 80. When I read this article, she ran 87 marathons in 87 days. Now,
Mm.
today would technically be her 92nd marathon. So, you want to talk about getting outside, running, and walking in all climates. So, take a wild guess. How many miles do you think it is? So today will be her 92nd marathon. How many miles that equates to?
Okay, I think a marathon is somewhere around 26 miles, maybe.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
26.2.
guess, I don't know. Right.
Listen to this.
No.
She has run in 90, so today will be her 92nd day, 2,410.4 miles. And she started to do this because she's a marathon runner anyway. And all of the marathons have been canceled this summer. So she took it upon herself to run these marathons and get outside. And I am just absolutely fascinated by it because I ran one and I will never do it again.
But you do marathons, don't you, Al?
I run a lot, but more on the half side of things. And actually, Queen City Run Club and running will be on the show today, which is really exciting. And Joe is an incredible trainer, so he'll get to speak a little bit on long distance running. But
Yeah.
my body, being as tall as I am, is not quite fit for the 26.2 miles.
My heart is not quite fit for the 20. But
I love
speaking,
it.
but you know what, Allie? When you look up at the night sky, what do you see? Well, the Cincinnati Observatory sees a boundless area where kids and adults can learn about our universe. And in honor of National Meteor Watch Day, we wanted to learn about some of these sites. And it is so great to have Dean Regas join us. He's an author and astronomer for the Cincinnati Observatory. Dean, thanks so much for talking to us.
Oh, good morning, Mona. Thanks for having me on today.
Absolutely. Well, okay, so what's the most interesting thing you've seen through the telescope?
The most interesting thing I've seen ever in a telescope, well, that's easy. It's a total solar eclipse. And so maybe some people got to see that back in 2017 in August, where we had the sun completely blocked out by the moon. That was awesome. Nothing can top that. But looking at Saturn in a telescope is pretty awesome. The craters of the moon are pretty awesome. And the Jupiter in a telescope, those are my top three things on a normal night you can see.
Boy, I love your excitement. And
Oh,
you
it's
have,
great. The stars
you
are
have
up
a,
there. We gotta get, it's great to watch them.
that's right. Well, you have a new book out called 100 Things to See in the Night Sky. So tell me your number one thing, Dean.
Number one thing I got for this weekend especially is the moon, because we have the full moon rising on Saturday night and Sunday night. So it's a great time to get out there on the 4th of July and the 5th of July. And on the 5th, this is my highlight of the month. We're going to have the full moon right below Jupiter and Saturn. So if you stay up about 10:30 or 11 o'clock, you'll see those three things come up in the sky. So that's my pick of the month for July 5th, that night. So get outside with friends and family to look at that kind of stuff.
I love that. And you don't need a telescope to see it, right?
Absolutely not. There's so many things out there that even for city dwellers that you're able to see a lot of stars up there. We have some bright stars in the east that make something called the summer triangle, and we have a bright star in the south that looks red and twinkly. That's the star Antares, the beating heart of the scorpion. So cool things to see up there even without a telescope.
All right. All right, so I got to ask you this. Since it's National Meteor Day, have you ever spotted a meteor?
Oh, sure. So, meteor is just the fancy term for shooting star. So when you see a streak of light going across the sky, that's a meteor or a shooting star. And so you can see those on any given night. But the best time to see them is during meteor showers, and maybe the best meteor shower of the year is going to be on August 12th. So that's called the Perseids. So something to get ready for. But yeah, you can see shooting stars quite a bit. And the legend is you make a wish on them, and boy, so I want to see some. I got some wishes that I have saved up.
Dean, I love when you're on the show. Okay, if people want to get your book or find out what's going on at the observatory, how can they do that?
Well, I just so happen to have it right here. I mean,
What a coincidence.
I'm prepared for these kind of things. So there, I'll block my face. So it's called 100 Things to See in the Night Sky, and yeah, you can pick it up on Amazon and bookstores around there. It's a great way to get started of finding things around the sky. It starts at the beginner level and then takes you to some more advanced things too. And then for the observatory, we're starting to open up very slowly, starting in July, and you can get more information at cincinnatiobservatory.org. But I think our most popular programs have been our online programs where I give talks about various things, various topics in space. And so if you're interested in online classes, they are a lot of fun.
It all sounds so great, Dean. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Oh, my pleasure, everybody. Keep looking up.
Allie.
Well, as we've said, summer is here, and whether you're going to the beach or having a picnic, you need some summer snacks. We want to welcome back lifestyle expert Lee Morsess to share some of her delicious finds.
Hey guys, it's Lee Morsess, and today we're talking all about summer snacks. I have some delicious options for you guys, so let's get started. This summer, why not elevate your grilling game with Grillo's Pickle de Gallo? It's Grillo's new pickled-based salsa. It's a game changer. You can mix it into sour cream to make a delicious dip. You can add it to nachos and tacos, hot dogs and hamburgers, and really just about anything you want to elevate. Grillo's Pickle de Gallo comes in mild or hot. You can find it at Harris Teeter, Giant, and Stop & Shop in the refrigerator section, and by the dips at Kroger. Grillo's products are made with all fresh, natural ingredients with no added colors, flavors, or preservatives. Make sure to check out all of the Grillo's Pickles varieties. They have the best pickles ever. Visit GrillosPickles.com for more information. Looking for a delicious, juicy, irresistible snack this summer? Nature's Sweet Cherub's tomatoes are just that. I could snack on them all day. They're grown to make salads divine. And there's nothing better in the summer than a delicious salad. I made these red, white, and blue caprese bites, which are perfect for the 4th of July coming up, with Nature's Sweet Cherubs, purple basil, and fresh mozzarella balls. Nature's Sweet Cherubs are the #1 selling small tomato in the world. Make sure to check the underside of the product label to meet the associate that brought you your tomatoes. Visit naturesweet.com to hear more about the stories behind the associates at NatureSweet. Now, what's summer without some ice cream? Check out these heavenly ice cream bites. These are Bubby's new line of cookie dough ice cream bites. It's a rich and creamy ice cream wrapped in mouth-watering edible cookie dough. It's available in 4 varieties: brownie batter, sugar cookie, birthday cake, and chocolate chip. They're perfectly portioned treats, and they're gluten-free, non-GMO, and made without anything artificial like corn syrup. They're only 130 calories each, and they're the perfect way to mindfully indulge in your favorite creamy treat. No bowl or spoon required. Visit bubbysicecream.com for more information. Next, I have the perfect summer drink. GT Synergy Golden Pineapple Kombucha is the #1 selling kombucha brand in the world and is celebrating their 25th year anniversary. This summer, they created a special and delicious new flavor, Golden Pineapple. Golden Pineapple is not only flavorful, It's functional, so it really is the healthy, better-for-you beverage of summer. GT's is fully fermented for 30 days, always raw, unpasteurized, vegan, and gluten-free. Visit gtslivingfoods.com for more information. And finally, this summer, take care of your body from the inside out. The Zao Nutrition Apple Cider Vinegar Gummies have powerful detox benefits in the convenience of Harvest Apple-flavored gummies. They're designed to help support a healthy metabolism, as well as your body's natural detoxifying process. Simply take 2 of these gummies per day. The Zao Nutrition K2 plus D3 gummies combine the vitamins K2 and D3 into bite-sized supplements, so you can get your daily dose of vitamin D in a delicious, all-natural strawberry gummy. Simply take 1 of these gummies per day for bone strength, immune, and mood support. Visit ZaoNutrition.com for more information. I'm Lee Sauce. I hope you guys enjoy these delicious options. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Leemore. And for more information, visit leemoreloves.com and make sure to give a follow on Instagram at leemoresus. Mona?
Here's a question for you. Have you taken the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge to shrink your under-eye bags and wrinkles? Well, what is it, you ask? Well, watch the reactions of people after they saw the mirror after Plexiderm was applied in just 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow, is that really me? It's a facelift in a jar.
And we have Scott DeFalco here with us to share the secrets of this 10-minute challenge. Thank you, Scott, for talking to us.
Mona, hello from Los Angeles. And are you up for the challenge?
I am so up for the challenge. I've been looking forward to this interview. Yes, absolutely. So what is the 10-minute challenge? For people who may not know.
Well, Mona, you look great. You don't need Plexiderm, but I'm sure your viewers are ready for the challenge. And what I'm doing is I'm going all over the country virtually and telling people if they put Plexiderm's brand new rapid reduction serum on any problem area of their face and wait 10 minutes, that problem area is going to disappear within a few minutes, and the results are going to last up to 10 hours. You're seeing it on your screen right now with our time-lapse video of our new model, Georgine. I call her Sweet Georgine, Mona. She is the nicest lady you'll ever want to meet, and she took the challenge, and what we did is we targeted her problem areas around her eyes with the crow's feet, around her mouth with the laugh lines. Now, we sped this up to 20 seconds, but in real time, it was only a minute and a half. There are the results. They are incredible.
And these are untouched videos, right?
They are. My name is not David Copperfield, Mona. These are untouched, unedited, unaltered, and the results are unbelievable. And you're seeing it with the before and afters right now. It's men and women of all ages. They're literally gaining 10 to 20 years on their appearance after the first use. And the reason why this new serum is so effective is because we've added peptides and that magic buzzword ladies love, Mona, collagen, to the formula. So when you're talking peptides and collagen, we're talking moisture and elasticity. So we're going to bind that water to your skin to give you that nice, youthful, glowing look as you're seeing on your screen, but inducing the collagen production for the elasticity. That's really a big deal, Mona, and that's why this product is working so quick, and our new serum is lasting longer. Our prior Cream Plus results were 6 to 8 hours. This brand new serum up to 10 hours.
So we're looking at some more videos, and you're saying this takes 10 minutes. And there is no surgery, no nothing, right?
Right, completely topical. One of the biggest advantages of Plexiderm, no painful injections or expensive doctor visits. And, you know, Mona, I tell people all the time, getting older is great. It really is. They usually laugh at me when I say that. But, you know, you're surviving life, you're conquering life. That's a big deal in this day and age. But fighting those key signs of aging, that are the issue as we get older. But with Plexiderm, we are making it simple because, like I said, it's completely topical. It's working in minutes. It's lasting for hours. And also, it's working with makeup.
All right. And you're saying it washes off at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, that's simple. You can wash it off with soap and water. Like I said, make it part of your daily routine in the morning. With the 10 hours with the results, that's going to get you through a whole work day or even a special event at night.
All right, that sounds good. You've got a great deal for us today. Tell us about it.
Oh, you bet I do. Our biggest discount ever. You and your viewers, Mona, can try Plexiderm now for only $14.95 plus free shipping. The best way to get that deal is to call the 1-800 number on your screen. There's also more information and updates at plexidermtrial.com.
All right, Scott, thank you so much for talking to us today. This sounds like a really great deal.
Great to see you, Mona.
Welcome back. Well, during these challenging times, many people are feeling the anxiety and uncertainty related to their income, retirement accounts, and basic living expenses. So, joining us today to discuss what's going on right now in the financial world is Rick Edelman, one of the country's top financial planners and host of the nationally syndicated Rick Edelman radio show that has been on for 25 years. Welcome, Rick. Let's dive right in with all that's going on right now. What should people be concerned most about?
Well, from a financial perspective, Allie, we need to be worried about the fact there's a big disconnect between what's happening in the economy and what's happening in the stock market. We know what's going on in the economy. Massive unemployment, bankruptcies, corporate profits collapsing, but the stock market seems to be doing fine. That doesn't make any sense. And it's likely, therefore, that the stock market may suffer a correction or even worse. And investors need to be prepared for that. You need to make sure you have a long-term perspective. You're not going to panic if the stock market falls, and that you have enough cash reserves in order to tide yourself over to pay your bills without having to sell stocks while prices are down.
Interesting. Yeah. So, taking that day-to-day approach, what are some steps people can take to protect their finances?
Make sure you have plenty of cash reserves. Millions have lost their jobs already. You, if you haven't, may yet lose your job before this is over. And the best way to be able to pay your bills is to have plenty of cash on hand. Don't rely on credit cards or home equity lines of credit. Make sure you've got plenty of cash. We're recommending to our clients 2 years worth of spending. That's a lot of money, but it's necessary in case you have a long-term unemployment. So have plenty of cash on hand. If you're not sure how to build that cash, how to cut your expenses, how to prepare for this, that's why you should go talk to a financial advisor. We have the experience you need to get you through this crisis.
Now, do you have any suggestions for retirees or people getting close to retirement?
Yeah, they're the ones in most precarious situation, Ellie, because they need income now, usually from their investments. So number one, we would say to a retiree, see if you can cut costs. Can you lower your expenses? We can often show you how to do that in ways you never thought, such as stop paying for car insurance on cars you're not driving due to the pandemic. Number two, can you find income elsewhere so you don't have to liquidate from your investments, such as turning to home equity or starting Social Security benefits if you haven't done that already? We can show you ways to get you the income you need without placing your future financial security at risk.
Now, Rick, we just have a little bit of time left. We appreciate you taking the time. Where can people find more information?
You can download my free report on COVID and your money at our website, edelmanfinancialengines.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rick.
All right, well, you've probably noticed this in your neighborhood. More people seem to be running or walking, but how do you know if you're wearing the right kind of shoes for your activity? Well, we went to the expert, Joe Brinkman, the owner of Queen City Running. Thank you so much for talking to us today, Joe. All right, Joe, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you
I see you
perfectly. How am I?
Hi, now you look great, Joe. I'm so glad you could pop in. Okay. So with
Super.
so many more people walking and running, how important is it to really have the right shoe?
It is the number one piece of equipment for runners and walkers, and with so many people out there today, it is the foundation for all of that activity. And so that's what we do here. We want to make sure to get you started on the right foot with the right equipment right out of the gate.
All right, so what are we looking for when we're picking out a good athletic shoe?
Well, we want something ideally. I've got a nice selection behind me, but we've got 30 different styles. We want a shoe with nice cushion, nice support, a good heel counter in the back that gives some nice stability for running and walking. That's typically for most people the first point of impact, where you're going to have that integrity right at the heel.
You know, a lot of these shoes can be really expensive, but do you have to spend a lot of money to get a good quality shoe?
I don't think so. The meat of the curve would be around $120, and that should get you in a very good shoe right out of the gate. So you can spend a little more, maybe a little less, but certainly it is, you get what you pay for kind of thing.
I hear you. I hear you. You know, I also hear that shoes are like tires. You need to change them after every so many miles. So
Right.
about how many miles can you typically get out of a really good quality shoe?
Usually a good running shoe, the number we use is around 400 miles. In that, you know, the components, the bottom, even the midsole starts to break down over time. For some people, they might get a little less, some people a little more, but 400 is a good ballpark for running activity.
Now, would that be the same for walking?
Walkers are land typically with about 2 times their body mass, where running is 4 times their body mass. So runners are obviously harder on shoes than walkers. For walkers, we would say around 600 to 700 miles. You might be able to, you know, certainly push the life a little longer there.
Okay. All right. If people need advice or want to get some shoes, how can they connect with Queen City Running?
We've got 2 stores, one right in the heart of White Oak on Cheviot Road on the west side of town, and we've got our second store up in Westchester right on Cinday Road. We've got an excellent staff. We'll take a look at your feet. We'll measure your foot, take a look at the different dynamics, watch you walk, maybe run, and you know, give you a thorough evaluation before putting you in a specific shoe.
All right, Joe. Thank you so much for talking to us today. And we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hey, and that's Cincy Lifestyle for Tuesday, June 30th. Remember to check us out online and make it a great day. Thanks for watching our video. And if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, we love to say it, make it a great day.